Hello, you guys. This is Marcus Worlds coming by here with another transportation video. Reason for this video is that I've been getting a lot of messages, a lot of calls about the box truck. How does it work? What all do you need? How long does it take to get started? So in this video, we will specifically be talking about box trucks. So let's get right into it. What is a box truck? A box truck is like how we go use U-Haul trucks to move our furniture. That is what a box truck is for you guys that do not know what a box truck is. Who would ever thought that you can use a box truck to do transportation to even start up? But here it is, you guys. You can make decent money with a box truck. I never really got into it until I started seeing how much of a lucrative income you can make from the box truck. The box trucks are really good. I mean, they are. People say, okay, well, do I need a CDL? No, you do not. So basically, all you got to do is make sure you get a 26-foot box truck that's non-CDL. That means that you cannot go over 26,001 pounds. So then you might say, okay, what else do I need? So basically, you would need a business name, business bank account, EIN number, of course, DOT MC number. Well, you might say, well, what does it take to get started? It doesn't take that much to get started, you guys. I mean, if it's something serious that you want to do, then you would invest your time, your money, your ideas into it. It's very good. Transportation is never going nowhere. It's still booming. A lot of people will tell you, oh, don't get into that business. It's real bad. But every business have an up and they have a down season. You reap and you sow. So, I mean, don't listen to the chatter about, oh, no, don't get into it. But yes, if it's something you want to, you get your business plan, business idea. But the number one thing is don't just come in here looking like, yes, I'm going to make millions of dollars. Of course, you can make good money, but you got to have a plan. You got to have a plan, an idea. You want to have a good team around you, surrounding you. You want to have some coaches, someone to coach you, to teach you, most especially if you brand new coming into this transportation, because a lot of people, when they get in here, they haven't really never seen the type of money that you can make. And so you end up just blowing it off. But that's why so many people out here like myself that can coach you, can teach you. I'm not saying I know everything, because I didn't start off in the box truck. I went into the hot shot field, and that's a good field, but that's a whole nother topic to talk about. But today we talking about the box truck. Okay, so some people might say, well, how much does it cost to buy a box truck? I mean, it's different prices on all different type of box trucks, because you got the dry van box trucks, you got the reefer box truck, which is what just like a coolant on your truck can keep you there, where you can haul meat, that type of stuff, frozen food. That's what be like a refrigerator box truck. Of course, those would be a lot more than the regular kind of box truck, because you actually got a unit on it where you can haul meat and your frozen goods. When you get another and dry one where you can haul like pallets, you can haul tires, pipes, tubing, all different type of stuff in the dry one. You know, peanuts, that type of stuff. So it's like whichever lane you want to go in, but keep in mind, if you do haul the refrigerator, you can always turn your refrigerator out and go to haul and dry. So it's basically up to you, whichever way you want to go, what you want to haul, which one you want to be more lucrative. Everybody, each is for their own. But what I do want to tell you is that the main thing is that just knowing what kind of truck that you're getting, you know, before you go out and buy one, just take a mechanic or take someone with you to hook it up, because you have a lot of people out here with these trucks. They will tell you that there's nothing wrong with it. And you get it down the road or you get to driving, boom, they go a motor or a transmission. And then you stuck with a truck payment, $1,200, $1,300 maybe, and you just starting up a business, and boom, you already upside down. So you want to be careful when you buying these trucks from people, most especially off of the streets, even from dealerships, because people trade in trucks and stuff all the time. So you want to just be careful, because you're thinking about it. You're making a big investment into your money, into your time, into your future with generation. So you want to make sure, of course, you know, your truck's going to have little basic stuff, but not when you just starting off. You don't want to be already in the shop right away. But another way about it, you can go about it is also they got where you can rent trucks. You can rent trucks and start up your business. Getting into it is no big thing. You can go to like the Penske Rider Enterprise and rent you a truck. That's a good thing. I think it's an amazing opportunity because you think about it, if you just coming in here new and you don't really know how the game work, and you go out there and you say you don't like it, and you don't went and bought a truck and you don't even like the industry or something, and you want to get out, the rental thing, you just go take it and drop it off and boom, you're not stuck with a payment every month. You don't have to worry about the maintenance. You don't have to worry about the tires. You don't have to worry about none of that. You just basically drive. Now, that's the good side about renting a truck. But, of course, you know, you got to look at it. You got to pay me on that every week. It's something that can get you started. But, I mean, if you really want to scale your business, nothing that you just want to just everybody their own. I mean, don't get me wrong. If you want to stay in it to run your fleet like that, all hands off to you. You can do that. No big deal because it's still making money. So, and another thing with the box truck is that go back to if you owning your truck, you want to make sure you're always putting up money for your maintenance. Maintenance is the biggest thing that people fail to do and don't realize that if you don't maintain that truck and keep that truck maintained and well, properly inspected, points, then that's your money maker. You got to make sure that is taken care of, number one. You know, your maintenance and having the idea and everything. So it's not about, oh, I'm getting this money and you don't put up your maintenance because it'll come back and bite you in the butt. You know, maintenance is the key. The key to it is the transportation with this box truck, with any type of truck, is having a business plan. You don't want to come in here and not have a plan or idea on what you want to do. Because if you come here with a business plan and an idea, okay, you already got everything laid out. If I'm coming in here, okay, I got me one truck already. In 2 to 3 months to 4 months, I want to be able to go scale my business and get me another truck on my feet. Whether it's a hot shot truck, Sprinter van, any of those type of things. Like we said, you can scale up with another box truck. That's growing your business. You're not just being stagnated. Oh, I'm making one. Of course, one truck is good, but you think about what you're making off that one truck. And if you had 2 trucks in the next coming months, 2 or 3 days, 2 or 3 months, 3 to 4 months, then you look at it. Okay, I know in this, I'm going to get me another truck. Okay, boom. Then you got your 2 trucks. Then you're like, okay, 3 to 4 to 5 more months, I'm going to scale up and get me another truck. You see, you just don't want to get so complacent that when you start seeing the money, you just get stuck. You don't want to do that. You want to keep growing and scaling your business because growth, it's all about growth, residual income. Okay, don't get me wrong. Some people might say, well, that's more money that you got to spend on the truck. No, you making more money, but you budgeting and you putting everything in a better business plan. You know, you got to change it up once you get 2 or 3 more trucks. You can't be the same way. Okay, so people might say, oh, how do I do that? You can go by building business credit. Everything is in your business name, putting in business credit. It's different type of tiers you got to go and building your business credit. You want to put business credit, not in your name. Some of them might do ask for personal guarantee, but more likely, if your business credit is good enough, you don't even have to put it in there in a personal guarantee. Trust me, some people don't. I got approved. When I started my business, I got approved for almost $80,000. Almost $80,000 I got approved for in business credit. Business credit, that's the key. We don't want to put it out. Now you want to build your business credit so that you can keep growing and growing. People might say, well, I don't know. Okay, everybody need to learn. That's why we got several coaches out here to teach you this box truck game, so many different games. Business credit is key. The next thing you might say, okay, well, where do I get loads from? Okay, they got load boards. They got truck stop, that, 1, 2, 3. So many different load boards. Everybody might not want to get on a load board. What other things do you have? Oh, okay. Government contracts. You can look for different contracts. Okay, where do I find it? Okay, you can go to Indeed. Type in box trucks, owner operator. It'll pop up. You choose what you want to do. And so I say you got to have an idea coming in here. Okay, what do I want to do? Do I want to do local? Do I want to do OTR? Over the road or local? Basically, you can do both of them. I know a partner right now, he do local work on a box truck. He rent a box truck. He delivered for, I think it's Little Caesar. He delivered Pepsi products. He delivered sodas to Little Caesar right here in the DFW area. And he home every night. He got him a contract, making good money, $2,500 to $3,000 a week. And he doing it with a rental truck. Those are different type of stuff you can do. Like you can put all kind of stuff in there. Not only that, you don't even have to get on the load, but you start a transportation business, and you can start a moving company, moving furniture, hauling furniture. You might not want to go on the road. You might want to be a local mover company that move people whenever people want to move. A lot of people don't like packing and moving their stuff themselves. List yourself, promote your business. I'm a local moving company. You never know. It's all about doing your research, getting out there, putting your business out there, letting people know you out here. You starting up a business. You up and you rolling. If you don't promote it, nobody else will. So it's up to you. Okay, you might say, okay, well, how much does it start? How much does the cost start? It's very little, you guys. Very little. You might say, well, what do I need? You're going to need your business name. You're going to need an EIN number. You're going to need a business bank account. And, of course, if you want to go over the road, you're going to need DOT. If you want to go from state to state, you're going to need a DOT with your MC number. You might say, well, I don't know what that is. Or how do I do that? Me, Coach M Worlds, I do all of that. I teach you all of that. I'm not saying I know everything, but I know enough to get you to where we can get started. I'm not saying that only deal with me. I even got coach that coach me, teach me, but I can say that I can get you up and rolling, teaching you the box truck, not only box truck, this whole transportation thing. Box truck is very lucrative right now. Let me tell you why. Because a lot of people do not want they cargo on flatbed truck. Well, you got to put a tarp in there. They would rather put it inside of a box truck where they know that it's secure and it's not going to get wet inside an enclosed truck. Okay, you take a hot shot truck and you take their cargo, you got to load it on the outside of the truck. Then you got to take that big black tarp it down, scrap it down, roll it around, and just pray that you don't have no hole, you don't get no water on their products or their cargo. But with the box truck, you just back it up to the dock, load it into the truck. You don't have to put no tarp on it or nothing. Sometimes you just need load bars and a strap just to make sure that it stay in place. That's the most you will have to do. You're not out there really sweating, ripping no tears, oh man, I'm tired. It's really not no tiresome job. Only tiresome thing is probably just driving. But the most part of it is just backing to a dock, lifting up the gate, and very rarely will you even have to load the truck. It's so productive that it's just like a semi truck. You back up to the dock, you just sit in can't sit in your truck. You have to at least get out and go in there and take the paperwork, get your paperwork. Some of them are even allowed where you can go see them load the truck, stand right there and watch them load it. You can do content, making money that way. There you go. Next thing you don't start to do content, screaming, people watching your screaming video on how to do things. So it's not very hard to do. The most percentage of it is just driving. If you want to drive, start your transportation company and you don't even have to drive. You hire somebody to drive for you. Less of a headache. So basically what I'm saying is a box truck business is a lot more productive right now. Because number one, whenever they say like the transportation industry is going down a little bit, no, not on the box truck, because we think about it. You can go through Amazon Relay, That's a straight up packaging company where they always shipping stuff, or always rolling things out. So it's always work. If you got a hot shot company and the business a little slow, okay, well, I got my box truck over here still rolling. There's no slack, no slack. There's no slack with that box truck. You rolling. You got Amazon Relay you can get on. It's so good with Amazon Relay, you get on with them. When you go to Penske, Ryder, Enterprise, they give you a hell of a deal on the truck. Don't quote me on it. I might be wrong. I think it's like $473 or $500 a week for a truck plus the mile. But that ain't bad. Don't quote me. I'm not too for sure, but I think that's what it is. But they will give you a hell of a deal. You can get up to like 5 trucks. 5 trucks. You can run with Amazon. People like, oh, Amazon is too strict. No, Amazon is the way to go. And most especially if you don't really want to do over the road. If you really don't want to do over the road, you got Amazon Relay. You got local contracts. You got a lot of people that got these contracts delivering home goods, like I said earlier, furniture, those type of things. I mean, and this work is not, you're not working that many hours a day. Unless you just really want it. Now, if you just really starting up, you want to get to the grind. You want to get it. You want to roll it. Most especially like me, if I was coaching anyone or telling them, okay, I would drive my trucks for the first at least 3 months. That way you get in the head, you got your money right. You get your money up. You ain't really got to pay nobody. But even if you want to do that, you can rent you 2 trucks and you drive one and you got somebody else driving the other. You still making lucrative income, passive residual income, no matter what. So you might say, how do I do this? Very simple. What you need is a coach. Coach M Worlds is here. But what I'm doing on today, for the first 10 people, I got a box truck class that I usually charge $100 for. For the first 10 people, I'm going to do it for $50. For the first 10 people, it would be $50. It's a top of the notch box truck class course that'll teach you how to get everything set up, get everything going, get everything rolling for you. I don't usually do this, but feeling generous today, and I'm about helping people. I want to see other people succeed, other people win. I don't just want it all for myself. People be like, well, I don't have $100. So that's why I say, you know what? I give it to for the next 24 hours. For the 10 people at $50. $50. I'm a coach. I'm not saying I know everything, but I know, like I said earlier, I run a transportation company. I have my own company for 4 years. I've been in the transportation for over 15 years. I done ran city business transportation for them. So I'm well skilled in this. I know this box truck game. I run box trucks. I run hot shots, semis. So it's not, you going to get what you need. I will be the one to help and to teach you if you're trying to get into this box truck. The payment links will be in the descriptions. All of my other courses will be in the description. Also, if there's something that you really want to do, I have a 30-minute consultation for $50. But if there's something that you really want to do, like I said, 10 people, $50 for the next 24 hours. Get at me.